Welcome students. Once again, I greet you all in the next class. We have been discussing various groups of animals in the animal kingdom, and till now we have discussed various phylum. I think up to mollusca we have discussed. The last phylum in the non-chordate section is Echinodermata. This word echino stands for spines, and derma word stands for skin. So the spined skin organisms are considered as the animal named as phylum Echinodermata. Mostly or almost every animal is marine, and you can see here it is the most developed organism. If we are talking of non-chordates, we consider it non-chordate because notochord like structure is not present here, starting from porifera up to Echinodermata. Starfish being the representative member of this phylum. Organisms are exclusively marine. They don't have, starting from porifera up to this group of Echinodermata, we don't find any structure in the life cycle which is considered as notochord. Notochord is a semi-solid structure that lies, you can see here the notochord like structure, how the notochord in the body of an organism is represented. You can see here this is an animal, and this is the mouth. Here is the mouth, and here you see the anus. So starting from mouth to anus, this is the alimentary canal of the organism, and just above the alimentary canal at the top we find here a tubular structure, and this tubular structure is written here as dorsal hollow nerve cord. So below is the alimentary canal, and the upper at the top is the dorsal hollow nerve cord. In between this nerve cord and the alimentary canal, in the intermediate level, we find here a semi-solid structure, and this semi-solid structure is named as notochord. This notochord like structure we don't find starting from porifera up to Echinodermata. Okay? So, Echinodermata is the organism which has spiny skin. Organ system level of body organization is there. Animal is triploblastic, and radial symmetry with pentamerous structure. Pentamerous structure, you can see here 5 different arms, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 5 arms are in total in the body of the organism, hence it is considered as pentamerous, and the organism is coelomate. If we talk of coelom, we find coelom for the first time in Annelida, and if we move ahead, when we reach to the Echinodermata, we find coelom is present here, but this coelom is little different from the coelom we find in the Annelida. This coelom is said to be enterocoelic. If it is enterocoelic, it means that the endodermal embryonic pouch pinches off and forms the coelom-like structure. Such a development of coelom we don't find in any other phylum of the organism, and the very important and characteristic feature of this phylum Echinodermata is the presence of water vascular system, which is also known as ambulacral system, and it helps in the locomotion of the organism. Body of the organism has calcareous ossicles, which is called the endoskeleton of the organism, and dermal gills are present for the respiration of the organism. Excretion occurs through the body surface, and the organism is marine, aquatic, and hence, most probably, or it is the fact that organism excrete ammonia that easily gets dissolved in water. Circulatory system is open and heart is absent. Organism is unisexual. As far as the affinity of the organism, echinoderms with chordates is concerned, the gastrulation occurs by invagination and the organism is deuterostomous. That is, the blastopore of gastrula stage the blastopore forms the anus. Anus is formed for the first time, rather, anus is formed earlier and mouth forms later. This is all about the Echinodermata. We have discussed it earlier that notochord-like structure is not present in echinoderms. And if we move ahead, the next advanced phylum, which is known as hemichordate, this hemichordate has notochord-like structure. Coelom is here also enterocellic, and organ system level of organization is there. Balanoglossus is the representative animal of this phylum Hemichordate, and thereafter the phylum Chordata starts, where the notochord-like structure can be found in any of the stage of its life cycle. The notochord that we find in the cephalic region or head region is represented as cephalochordata, and those having the notochord-like structure present in the tail region, they are called urochordata. So urochordata and cephalochordata are the two different groups in the phylum Chordata. This is all about in today's video. We shall discuss the remaining part in our next video.